Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Good evening to you all. Thank you for joining. Thank everyone for coming this evening. Good evening to everyone in the house. Thank you for the thumbs up. You're always ready. You're always on time. You will never come late. Good evening. God bless you. Thank you for coming today. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Yes, we have a lovely discussion this evening. So let's discuss. Thank everyone. Good evening to you all. God bless you all. I'm coming. God bless everyone in the house. God bless everyone in the house. Happy weekend to you all. Happy weekend. Everyone is fine. Thank you for coming this evening. God bless you. God bless you. Lovely topic today. I want to share first. Let me share it. Let me share the video a bit. I'm coming. I am coming. Thank everyone for coming this evening. God bless you. Everyone is highly welcome today. We have a lovely topic today. The discussion of today is about trust. Trust. We are going to discuss about trust. Yes. Okay, let's go. Good evening, everyone. God bless you. It's your sister Veronica. I'm here again. So let's come together and do it all together again. Let's have a lovely discussion together. Let us just open our mind and speak our mind, contribute to this topic. We are all learning from one mistake. Anyone can make mistakes, so everyone can correct each other. So nobody is bound to make mistake. Thank you all for coming this evening. God bless you. So we are going to have a lovely discussion today about trust. Can someone build trust? Can you trust again? Have somebody ever betray you? Is it easy to trust again? Good evening, good evening. Thank everyone for being here. Is it easy to trust again when somebody have already betrayed you? In different way. There are many ways they can betray someone. There are many ways people can lose they will lose their respect. The trust you have for them, they will lose it. In different way, the people lose all these things in different way, without the attitude, the character we all possess to each other. In different way, they can lose the trust. You will not have trust again on the person because of the way he or she behave to you. So it's general. This trust is general. The way of life, in relationship, in marriage, in friendship, in the workplace, in the school, in the business. You see, it's a part of life. So if you are once betrayed in any of this area, thank everyone for joining this evening. If you have once betrayed, or somebody you trust, you rely, maybe you send message, all is the same trust. You see? So it's very large. When you send somebody message, you trust that person. Say, help me to buy this pure water. You see? That is the trust you have for the person. You may say, this pure water, and they tell you they are selling it for 200 naira. Okay, help me to buy it, please. You have trust that he or she is going to buy it. Then you now give the 200 naira. But at the end of the day, instead of buying the pure water, maybe you ask for 20, you may not buy 15. When you now find out, will you trust that person again? It's an example I'm giving now, you see, so that we all will know the area we can be able to contribute. Depends on the situation. Okay, so that we know the area we can contribute. So there, in a relationship, trust, it can happen that it will be difficult to trust again. In friendship, it can happen. In a workplace, it can happen. And in a business, it can happen. So all those things that happen. So can someone build trust again? That is what we are going to be discussing today. All these are example. So because many people have fallen victim of all these things today. And we are going to discuss about all these branches. Many have fallen victim of it. Many. So by so doing, it will be difficult. Sometimes it will be difficult to trust again. Depends, as the comment says here. Depends. It will be difficult. That's why it's good to be honest. It's good to be honest. Be truthful. Let them know you for truth. Let them know you for truth. Straightforward person. Because once they already know you for a betrayer, so it will be difficult. It will be difficult. In a working place, when you say somebody, this is what is going to happen, it's trust. Maybe you just secretly say it, this is how we are going to do it, or you trusted the person and you say it. But at the end of the day, the person now betray you. Will you trust that person again? That is all we are going to be discussing today. Can you easily trust that person again to open up, to tell him or her anything? So that is the discussion of today. So it's in everywhere. It's a way of life. what people do every day, what they do every day. So it's better that we just maintain honesty, truth. We maintain truth, be straight. Let them know you for a straight person, a honest person, a nice person. That is what is better. It will take time to build it, to rebuild it again. You see the type that lies? You see? All is trust. When you trusted somebody, you open some certain things to him or her. At the end of the day, you will not expose it out. That trust. Yes. Okay. Add. Thank everyone for watching. God bless you all. Okay. So when you trust somebody now, you discuss together. At the end of the day, you will not take your matter to another place. Will you have the same trust for that person again? To build that trust. You see? Trust. Because that attitude, it will always be in your mind that maybe the person will do the same again. Okay. Okay. Yes. You said no. Yes. Because it happens in different way. You might send somebody message, help me buy this whatever, because you have that trust. By the time you know he's cheating you in one way or the other, will you send the message again? Help me build house. You trust, you have the trust. That's why you send that message and they are doing it. By the time you find out, will you still have that trust, that confidence, say, okay, you'll be sending money? You see? That's why it's good to be honest. Once it happen like this, even if it's betrayed, even if it's lie, maybe something you people discuss together, then you now open it up to another person, that trust is no longer there. The person will be having that. You see? If it's the type that they send you to go and buy something with something that is they sell for 5,000 naira, you will not come up with 7,000 naira. And the person find out, you see, that trust will not be there. It will not be there again. So that's what we are discussing today. We have experience. We are all here together. It happened to everyone in different ways. In different ways. Yes, in different ways it happened, in different ways. In marriage, the same thing. When that trust is there, they can deny anything from you because they already know you. But when that trust is not there, even if there is something that you did not even do, they might say, yes. You say, no, no, no. Okay. When the trust is not there, they will not believe. Even if you didn't do that thing, they will think you did it, because that trust is no longer there again, because he or she have done something of that kind, that he have done something of that nature before. You see, they cannot easily deny. No trust again. Everybody need to be honest. We need to be straightforward, honest. It's not easy. It's not easy. There's no amount of way you want to show it. Maybe that is where, that is, how will I put it now? It's better to just maintain the good name. Maintain it. Maintain the good name. Say, that boy, even if there is change that left, it will bring the change for you. You see? Because he maintained the trust. You will give by yourself. That is what is better. But some people, because of greed, because of that, I don't know how will I say it. It is trust that will make some people to borrow out money. When they say, please give me money first, Is it not because you trusted the person you will give, you trusted the person that he or she will pay you back, then you will borrow? You see that it happen in different ways. You will borrow it and say, okay, you need 500 naira, take, because you have the trust of she's paying you back or he is going to pay you back. That is the trust you have. But at the end of the day, he or she did not pay you back. Will you have the same trust again? That is what we are discussing today. Will you have the same trust for that same person again? You see? That's why I said it happened to everyone in different ways. Give me first, please. I'm going to pay you back in 2 months. The same trust that make you to say, take. You see? There is something you want to do because you trust the person, you are friends, it's a relation, you are a good relation, you are a good friends, a family friend, whatever. You now, okay, open up, say, this is what I want to do. At the end of the day, the person betray you. Will you trust again? You see that what I'm talking about? Will you trust again? You are looking for a job, there's appointment you are going, and the person you just open up to say that I'm going to so appointment with this area, then on behalf of you, he will go behind you and overthrow. You see, it's very hard to trust someone who has betrayed you. Thank you very much. You see, because you always look at that person with that character, because it's like you look at it like it's the nature, is his or her nature is used to it. You can't change. That's, you'll be having that fear. Even if you want to try it, but your mind's already, you'll be having that fear. Let me give an example, like this example now. Somebody as a thief, when he come, something must miss. Some people, they are always used to stealing little things. They can steal food, they can steal clothes, they can steal anything in people's house. When they just go for a visit, they can just, something will just miss, for example. Okay, you will now notice that anytime this person visits, things always miss. There are some people like that. Okay, when you have that is valuable things in your house, will you be able to freely leave the room for the person and say, okay, I'm coming, I want to rush to supermarket, stay with the children are here, so stay. Can you do that again? Because the trust you have, you already betrayed the trust. Can you leave the house and say, the children are here, I'm coming, I'm going to rush to buy something? Because you will not. You will not. Your mind will not allow you to do it. You will not. That is why it's good to be honest. It's good to be straightforward. It's good to be nice. Let them know you for good. To rebuild it again, it can't be. It can't be. You can't. There's no way you want to do it. Because the name, you already damaged the name. The name is already, there's already stain on it. So how can you change the name to repent it, to make it say, okay? It can't be the same. It cannot be the same. Like back home in Africa, when those days people were all in abroad, we send them our parent, our brother to help us do something back home. You see, many things happen. Many things. They may eat your money before you know. By the time you know, will you still rely on them? Will you still trust them? There's no how amount they will now play innocent. They will now play like they are repented, they are not like Christian or whatever. There's no amount of the way you know that they are the type that you know that there are some people, when they see money, they cannot control themselves. They will be tempted to use it. You see? So even if they repent, you will still use that eye to look them that they already, that money have power over them. They can't control money. So that trust, when you break the trust, it's difficult to rebuild it. It's difficult. Take the grace of God. It's difficult to rebuild it. When they trust you with little, they will trust you with big. But if they cannot trust you with little, they cannot trust you with big at all. Don't just go there. Once you make that mistake for anything, all the example I'm giving now, it's finished. There's no amount of changes. Yes, it is very good to be good. But many today, they don't know that. They want to take by themselves. Before you give them, they will want to take by themselves. Yes, they want to take by themselves. They don't know that they are breaking the trust. They want to break the trust. Lie people, those people that lie, that always lie, tell lies, add Maggie to story. Will you trust them for anything? You will not trust them. If that kind of person is coming, you say, shh, she's coming, shh, that guy is coming, shh, because they don't trust him. Say if you come here now, what we are discussing here now is FM. FM, we take it. It's a BBC News, Abi, NTA. You see, because they know it's a telephone without no wire. They don't have trust because he always use or talk everywhere. The trust is not there. There are many ways. His attitude, the character. No, they will not. Yes, the attitude that we are doing, the attitude that people are doing today. No trust. When you break the trust, even if it's your father, even if it's your mother, it's hard before you trust again. Is that not true? Parents, they can break their trust because of money. You will love them, you forgive them, but that trust, you cannot build it again. You cannot try it again because it's difficult. That's what we are discussing now. To trust them again will be difficult. In anything in this life. If you have bad character, when they know you for bad character, even if you change, they will still be looking at you like you are still the same. That like it's still the same person. You see? Like it's still the same person. Hardly difficult because it's like the same person, still the same. You never change. There are things that when it comes to trust, you can say, okay, but you be careful on how you do. There are things that trust is not there. There are some things that you cannot trust again. Yes. You cannot trust again. It will be difficult. You can be playing with the person, but you cannot use your money to play with him or her again. There are many things you cannot use to play with him or her again. You see? Yes, so you cannot play with it. You cannot go there again to play with your money. Like, for example, you trust, you give somebody money to borrow. At the end of the day, can't pay you back. To pay you back is a problem. How can you trust that person? If you want to trust, what you will do when they ask money to where you are, you can just give, say, I give you, I don't borrow for you now. I give you this 20 pounds, or I give you this 200 naira. Just take. I don't have the one I can borrow for you. That's the only way you can do it. Say, because let me still borrow, it will not be this. No, you will not do it again. Because the trust is no longer there. Yes. Yes, okay. Thank you very much. It's no longer there. It's not. That's some people today, they can't do anything back home because many they have been deceived, they have cheated them in so many ways. They just decide to say, no, I'm not sending any message again. If I want to do anything, I will be there by myself. That's what many people are doing. You say I will be there by myself, buy ticket. When I'm there, I do whatever I can do. And call me, let me carry my phone. Hello? Yes. Good evening. God bless you. Yes, it's okay to contribute. I put the number there. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much for calling. It's on speaker now.
Okay, good evening, guys. Thank you everyone for
Good
coming.
evening. God bless
This
you.
topic is really interesting and this everyday thing is it's things that happen in our life,
Every
in
day.
our daily life.
Yes.
In a marriage, we need trust.
Mm-hmm.
In our children's life, we need trust. In our friendship life, like normal friends that we have, we need trust. And it's a very difficult thing for you to acquire from people.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes once you trust some people, they take advantage of that trust.
Okay.
That you trust them. In two ways.
Okay.
Sometimes some people don't betray someone. Sometimes what people do make people to betray them as well. That is the way I get to understand this trust of a thing. There are sometimes because somebody trusts someone, the person will open up to that person and say, oh, because I trust you, it will say maybe private thing to that person. Then that person will keep that thing as a secret because that person trusts her.
Yes.
Then by the time you see that the person you are keeping our private things from,
Yeah.
went behind, you understand? So it's two ways. That's why I said
Yeah.
it's a very interesting. You understand? This is funny now. So we all just say, oh, this one betrayed me. The other one betrayed me.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's our attitude that trigger that betrayal as well. It's our attitude that we possess, we trigger somebody to betray that trust.
Yes.
You understand? Because for example now, you say you trust me, and I said I trust you. You said something to me that has to do with your own private thing.
Yeah.
It might be marital, it might be your business, it might be anything that has to do. That is a private thing. You trust me with it.
Yes.
Because we are friends, and you trust me that you can tell me this thing.
Yes.
You tell me about it, and you are so confident because you know that you will not hear it from anyone. It's fine. Then I will come to you and tell you about somebody. Like now, I'm not telling you about my private thing. I will gossip. Let me just put this simple thing down. I will gossip someone to you now. And say, hey, do you know what Mama Osakoka just did the other day? I will say something. And you didn't know it. Okay, just because me and you now, we now have a little misunderstanding. Then you will tell Mama Osakoka, be careful the way you are talking to this Mama Osakoka because you know that day. I don't want to say anything. You did perfect. You have already
say something.
You understand? For Mama Osakoka to know that I tell you something. Mama Osakoka know that she tell me something.
Yes.
About herself. So already now, if we have that mind that, oh, so this woman she's a gossip, I tell her something about it. She went behind and said to her friend, then Mama Osakoka will not be avoiding me. So by the time I will not find out that it's you that flash what I told you to Mama Osakoka, then I talk about your secret. Can you trust me? Will you say that betrayed you?
No, it's not that it's the way the person is, because you people know each other. That is the both friends know themselves, because you will definitely understand that it's your friend that leaked the secret or that say something, and you will definitely understand. So
sometimes people
push them.
Sometimes people don't really want to break the trust. Then sometimes it's somebody that trigger as well. It's the person that
Mm-hmm.
expose those things. Then people will not say, oh, he's a betrayer. How can he do something like that to a friend? But the friend have already pinched on that person. So that person also want to do back. So that is why that thing like that will come out. The people said it's betrayed. And when it comes to something in family,
Yeah.
that like when they have to help someone to do something back home.
Yes.
Sometimes it's two ways. Sometimes people, when you trust them to do something,
yes,
they don't do it. You understand?
Yeah.
They're betrayed. And in another way around as well, some people, when they ask people to do something for them, they don't even release any allowance.
Yes.
You understand? So all these things is something that we really want to talk about it. Sometimes this betrayal, breaking of a trust, is sometimes is 50-50 that make it to end to that situation as well. Because for example now, if you ask me to buy something for you now, you forget that you just give me exact
amount.
Yeah, you understand? Then you put like maybe like you calculate everything, the transport that we used to go to come back. Then you forgotten that I am an adult.
Yes.
I have my things that I'm doing.
We are doing before.
So I have to leave everything that I'm doing to go and do your errand. Then at the end of the day, you just tell me, hey, thank you, God will bless you. I know God will bless me. But do you think God is going to open the ceiling to bless me? Or is going to use someone to bless me?
Someone.
So you know that God used to come to my way now to even send me message instead of you to even give me allowance of 5,000 or 6,000. You understand? You are just telling me God will bless you. God will bless you, and you expect me to live with that. God will bless you.
No.
So tomorrow, if you send me something,
that will add. That person will add money.
Yeah, I'm going to add now.
Yeah, he will
I'm
add.
not going to be honest to you anymore because my honesty that I did before,
You didn't pay nothing.
So I'm still watching. Let me give her that.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. God bless. You contributed so well. Sometimes people motivate for the betraying of trust. Sometimes, yeah. Thank everyone for being here. God bless you all. We are still on it. Yes. So, betray of a trust. When you trust somebody and that trust is being betrayed, to distrust the person again is sometimes difficult. Sometimes it's difficult. Yeah. That's why it's good to just be honest and be nice so they know you for good. And like the one our sister contribute, that people may also motivate them to break the trust by sending message. You do not add anything, just like allowance for the person. That is true. He will make that person not to be honest next time. When you want to buy something of 2 naira, he will say it's 3 naira 50 kobo, so he can get his own there. You see, so it now that we give by ourselves, we voluntarily give. But some people, even if you give them, they will still do that. Yes, they will still do it. They double D you don't, because you don't know. They will still do it. But it's good to be honest so that you will not betray the trust they have for you. Okay, that one is for like sending somebody message. Thank you very much. Okay, what about if you borrow money out and they refuse to pay you? Will you still have the trust to borrow out again next time? Yes, that is true. And if somebody that you know is like, oh well, I want to fee here, somebody that is telling lies, small lie, all those kind of stuff, will you have the same trust when you are discussing about something? another one now. Will you have the same trust? If you are in the workplace, you discuss something, then later on behind you go and report you to the boss. Will you have the same trust for that person? You see? You will not open up to the person again. You will not be free with that. You can talk to the person, but you will be controlling yourself, what you will say when the person is there. You will know how you will talk when the person is there. You see? You will know how you will talk. It's very difficult. Yes. To trust the person again is difficult. Like who you borrow money and he refuse to pay you, is delaying your money, he don't want to pay you back, or he don't even want to pay. Will you borrow again next time? Even if it's in a condition that you know that you need the money, will you borrow again? That's what we are talking about now. To trust somebody. When that trust is being broken. No. Okay. No. You see? No. Yes. When you want somebody to trust you, when you don't want to betray the trust, you need to first of all trust yourself. Trust yourself. Some people, they don't trust themselves. Oh, they will just say in their mouth, I will pay. They don't trust themselves that they will pay. They don't even know themselves. They're just talking, I will pay. You see, they do not trust themselves. They are not sure of themselves. So before you can be able to control trust, that you should not break the trust, you have to trust yourself. Trust yourself. What you are saying now, is it true? Is it true? We have a woman we're tired. Okay, yes, thank you very much. Yes, and you know within you that trust yourself. Why within women tired? You see, that betrayal will always come. That trust, we lost the trust. There's no explanation that you will explain, come and say story, whatever. It's not interesting, the story. You're supposed to trust yourself and about what you're about to do. Are you going to fulfill it? Can you fulfill this promise you are making now? You trust yourself first. Many, they will not trust themselves. Many, they can't control themselves when they see the money. They can't control the money. Money will not control them. There's the money will not tempt them. You say, use it first. That is why I'm talking about. You can't control money. Money will tell you to use me first. Say, use it first. You can put it back. At the end of the day, he did not trust himself that he can put it back. Then he or she will not fail. You already break the trust. Thank you very much. He will not fail. He can't return. Because he never trust himself. Somebody borrow money to go and start business, never trust himself he can be able to do the business, but you just go and borrow money. Okay, they are borrowing money from Lapo. Let me see, go and borrow. At the end of the day, but you don't even trust himself he can trade, can do business. At the end of the day, we borrow, cannot be able to pay back. Trust yourself first. Trust yourself. Can you really do this thing? That is very important. Choose to forgive. Another one. If you want to trust, or if you want somebody to trust you in any way, in the two ways, you choose to forgive. Sometimes when you choose to forgive, many still will take advantage. You see, as our sister said before, many take advantage of all these things because you choose to forgive, to build the trust again now, because the person has already disappointed you. He has failed you. He has failed you for the trust you have in her or for him. He already failed. But now you want to rebuild it. For you to rebuild it now, you have to choose to forgive. Am I correct? Because without forgiving, you cannot build it. You want to try to say, let me build this trust now. So you have to forgive. Because you forgive now, they will not use advantage for you again. Say, hey, we always forgive now. Thank you very much. You will forgive, no problem. Because you forgive, because of that forgiveness you have, You know, okay, another day might still want to do again. You see, and the same thing will repeat itself. That is the advantage our sister was talking about. You not use the advantage, eh? He will still forgive me, he will still forgive me. He will forgive me now. He will forgive me because he always forgive. You know, many did all these things. You can still trust them again. You understand? You can still trust them. Go, okay, let me just I forgive you for that one, no problem. That is already back on. You still trust again for a second time. He will do the same again. You see? That is taking advantage of it. Then how do you want the person to trust you again? And you're doing it again and again, you see? Because the person decide to choose forgiveness and forgive, it doesn't mean give us the right to abuse it. To abuse it. Some people they will not abuse it because you give them that right to you forgive. You always forgive. You want to build the trust. You want to build the relationship. You want to build everything like that. They will not abuse it. They don't know that is where I mean at time don't we about what we can hear for our be. The past is behind, but you can still remember. It didn't clean from your mind. You can still remember this is what this person did before. Thank you very much. You can still remember this is what he did before, but you are just trying to forgive. You are just trying to just clean everything away. But because of that, they will not. They want to use what do I call it? You see, because don't know that little thing you can remember. You can remember very very correct all the past. You can easily remember correctly. That's why it's not good to break the trust. And when you have once break trust, try to maintain not to do something to let the person remember back. Not to remember it again, not to remember. Try to be doing good thing. Don't take advantage because you cannot forget easily. Easily like that, you just forget. No, you can't forget. Except like small children of 5 years or 4 years. If not 4 years, he will still remember all that happened, everything. So don't take advantage and think that maybe you forgive before you forget. Then another one you're still doing more. What the more that you are doing again, it will make her to remember the past. You will make him to remember the past. That's why you have to live right, try to do good. That is why it's even better. Don't betray, don't let somebody lose trust that they have for you. Because if you do, he didn't forget what happened before. He's still there. So any little thing easily to remember. Some people they are taking advantage of all these things. When you easily forgive, you forget. They are thinking that they forgive, you forget. They want to come and use you because we always forgive and forget. They want to use the advantage on the person. You see, they don't know that. Wow, wow, that is whatever happened, you cannot easily bora like that to just wipe away. Spanish say bora, just wipe away like that. You can easily remember. So let us not take advantage of all these things. Many are taking advantage. Many are taking advantage. Yes. We want to leave it behind, but some will bring the past to the future. Because they will repeat what happened before. They want to repeat it again. They want to bring it behind to the future again. So we make the person to remember, that's why they do am. That's why they do, and that's why it be now. You see? That is where that word will come. You thought he already changed. You think she have changed. You think he have changed. It's always like that. You see, because the behind now, you want to bring it again. Thank you very much. You see, the behind, you want to bring it again because you were that were trying to forgive and forget and build your trust back again, so you can be at least if not 100% or before, but you can still have that trust a little bit. But at the end of the day, you want to bring it behind experience, behind attitude, behavior. You want to bring it again because you're already forgiven now. You want to start using it again. You easily remember the past. Say, I forgot. I never knew that this man can never change. I thought it had changed. I thought it have changed. It can't change. You will not be saying, it can't change. It will remain the same. You see? Because you don't want to leave the behind for behind. Onye edotiewe evaye gue egia ye Fiji. Some people evaye gue egia ye Fiji with some people. That's why when they give you the opportunity, the chance, and they forgive you, because the person decide to forgive, he want to build the trust again. He want to build the relationship again. So let the character now be a good character, so that he will not remember the past. To say, if I go ye Fiji. You see? Who is building the trust now? Is the person that they betray. Like, for example, now when I said that if you send message now and the person deceive you, he cheated you, so it's you that have that own the money, you that they cheat. It's you that is building the trust now. So why the person that cheated you will not try to play the good role now to just try to show you that he's no longer the same, that is of that attitude of before again. He will now be trying to possess that character to you, right? So that's why you will now say, okay, let me totally forgive, choose to forgive, so that I can be able to trust again and send him message again. Is that not right? So at the end of the day, you will now see, instead of to behave right now, you will now see do a little bit. Then you will now say, Erika, if I go Fiji, the trust you are about to build again now, he will spoil it again. You will not remember that if I go Fiji, it remains the same. That's because we are trying to build it. So it's good to maintain good character, because to rebuild trust is not easy, because you want to try harder to do it. So when they are doing it for you, don't abuse it by making mistake of going back to the past. Yes. Consider the alternative. Why? If you want to change, somebody that want to change, that already that betrayed the trust they have, you want to change, he will first of all ask himself. That's to first of all trust himself. He will ask himself all these questions. Consider why he did it. I'll call you later. Yeah. You will consider why he did it, why, the reason why he did it. So when you realize the reason why he did it, then he or she will not try to change, not to do it again. But without knowing the reason why he or she did it, he cannot change. Yes. He needs to realize why he or she did it, so he can be able to maintain and not to repeat itself again. Thank you very much. Yes. Consider all the future possibility. Trying to do things possible for future. This call is disturbing me. I'm sorry. Who's calling now? Hello? Good evening. God bless you. Thank you for calling. Okay. Now, continue.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, everyone.
God bless you.
My contribution is that regarding the one that you are saying that like when somebody is already bad, that it's very difficult for the person to change.
Yeah.
And the person needs to, like, when, let me just make an example, like when I was in Spain, I always understand what the Spanish always say. They will say, when it comes to man and woman, they will always say, un maltratador será un maltratador, sea lo que sea. That means a man that is a woman beater remain a woman beater. Ever the people will try to say that, oh, the man has changed, or he has not changed, or he will change, or they've said that because that thing already is in the man habit already. So maybe the man can just change for a while. It's not that the man is changing, just pretending that he has changed.
Yes.
So the day the woman will provoke, because when I was a star, normally go to court, maybe if you have to do with our country people, so maybe they don't understand the language, they will just ask me to come and translate for them. So they always, the judge will always say to the woman that, look, a man that is a woman beater will remain a woman beater. Maybe you might think that the man, they will say, why do you think, we told you the last time that we want to help you. You said the man has come to beg you, that both of you, he said he has changed. But now, how come you guys are
Starting again.
today now, saying for the same problem again? The woman will say, oh, he promised he was going to change. Then the judge one day said to that woman that a man that is a woman beater remains a woman beater. The man can come back and pretend. Don't say that the man changed, because the woman will say, oh, then when he came back to change, he gave it to himself and was pretending that he has changed. He wants that anger that the woman has in her mind to die off first. Now that I see that the woman is not angry anymore, everything went back to normal. Make you think like this, you'll get angry.
Okay.
And do the worst, because why already is in his mind already that, oh, anytime this woman do something to me, I'll just slap her. Because I can beat her, I'll just slap her. I'll just blow her. Because already I know I can beat her. She can't beat me back. So that means if somebody already feel, then the person say, oh, I'm sorry, it was a mistake. You forgive that person and say, okay, you believe that person will not sin. Mama, that person is not going to stop to be stealing. He's not stopping. Maybe before, if we are taking big things before, if we start taking little things that you will not notice.
Okay.
You know what? Mama, this is true. If we start taking little things that you will not notice again. I'm going to give this like a very simple example. You know when I went back home.
Yes.
Then my grandma, she normally used to sell something. She normally used to sell stuff or this crayfish. You know the way this big crayfish.
Yeah, yes.
So she will pack it, and she won't pack it, she will put it in a tray.
Yes.
Different portion. So me, this one is me now. My grandma will say, if I take the big one from the top, my grandma will notice that, oh, I will take this big fish. I will say, it's not me. I will say, but you were the only one that was here. If it's not you, so who's take the crayfish? That means it's a ghost. Then I know you will notice that I'm the one that take the crayfish, that big crayfish, the prawn. So what I was doing is that because I like take note that, oh, if I take from the top, this woman will know. So what I will do, I will take from it and use mistake to eat my leg, to eat the tray. Everything will scatter together. It's just when somebody is doing something, it's not me that person will just change and say, oh, I change that. No, he will do it in another way.
In another way. You are very correct. You are very correct.
Yeah, when you start to eat the tray, then I almost throw the crayfish away. It will go. I start shedding it. Already me in my trouser, my back pocket, I've already put a lot there too. Do you think I was not feeling the crayfish again?
Yeah, you see, it's a good example.
In a different form. So that is it. That is a very clear way that if you have a friend, maybe somebody have a friend and that friend is stealing. Even if the person say, "Oh, I've stopped stealing," just know that if he come, maybe I don't know if he was stealing money before. Maybe we use one of his hands, and I take one.
It will still be there. You cannot be free again. You cannot be free.
No, you cannot be free.
Yeah,
you can't just be free and
no.
This person say, no. Whatever somebody is doing is an habit to that person. It's an habit to the person. A serious habit. Like if somebody now, say for example now, already you know that okay, this person, if you said like me, I have a brother, I can never tell him to buy anything for me.
It's very hard. It's very hard for the person to change for who or whatever he or she is. You cannot, when you are betrayed, that trust is not there. You already know the kind of, you cannot really, it can't be like, you can't be.
No, like me, I can never send it because either he will tell you that it's the pocket speaker that take the money from the pocket.
What can you do?
He will come and go and enjoy.
You must see story. Story must come. So you can't send again.
When somebody is a betrayer, there's nothing that can make that person to change from that betrayal.
That's it. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. God bless you. Bye. Thank you for your contribution. Exactly, because the person still remain, that character is still there. You can still do it the way you are just explaining, in a different way. Can you see the example that you give now? In a different way. It's hard. You cannot just freely leave or just freely say leave your room like that. No, you can't do like somebody that you know is a rapist or is that is abusing children, all those kind of stuff. Can you leave your children, even if your child is the person is a man and your child is a boy? Can you leave your child again with? You cannot leave. You can't leave your child. Even your child is your child is a boy. You cannot leave it with that guy, the person. Because you already know it's inside him. The attitude is a habit. It's just, even if he changed now, he's now a church goer, he's now a Christian, he's now whatever, he's now the reverend father of the church. You cannot still leave your child with the person. That is the example I'm giving now. So that is better you don't just stain your name first. Don't let that name be stained before. Don't let it stain all this trust of a thing. They trust you, that you're very nice. They can leave children with you. You will not conk them. You will not pinch them. You will not do them evil things. So the original, when they know you that you can pinch them, or this person, he can pinch, he can even do something you don't imagine. Will they leave children for her? No. Will they leave children for him? No. Then they know already. They can know that you have changed. They will believe that, but to just use their valuable thing to freely with you like that, it's going to be difficult. You see, it's going to be difficult because it can come over them again. They can do the same again because they already have the attitude. Yes. Thank you very much for your contribution. So you see, in a different way. In different way. So now let's go to apologize sincerely. Apologize sincerely when somebody betray trust. It might be in a relationship or marriage. Say apologize. It's apologizing, but that apology is not sincere. It may remain the same person, but still apologizing. I'm sorry. But the person that he or she is still the same person. But might be hearing apology. Apology might not change anything. Abi, thank you very much. Yes, apology might not change anything, still remain the same. Is it not to apologize? Apologize. But does that change anything? No. When the person is not there, will he do something? He might do something because it's inside of him or her. So it's difficult. That's why it's very good to maintain good name. Maintain good name. That's why in Benin they say, "Oh, now what fi here? Oh, what if here?" No, big no. Okay. Yes. Apology will not change nothing. Yes. Thank you very much. Owo ma no wo fi here, owo ifi o wa la wa we wadole mi wa e wunda na do mi wa ibe gwa le mi wa here. Why? Because it's just inside the person. Even if he has changed now, he's not saying he's changed, you now repented, that will not change nothing. Because technically he can still do something, because something of that of our nature, of his nature, he can still do it again in a different way. You see? So when people trust you, don't betray the trust. When you once betray it and they are trying to rebuild it, don't abuse it, because it's not easily to forget the past. That is why it's good to just maintain good name. Because any little thing, they can remember the past. Oh, woman, oh, you know na. Oh, na we if you oh, you know. Oh, baga me we na. You see, any little thing, remember the past. So it's better to just maintain good name. Good name. Apology sincerely. Sincere apology may not still change anything. Whether that sincere apology result of crying, rolling for the floor, whatever, it may not change anything, because you cannot freely have that mind of saying, like somebody who is who have not done something of that nature that you know. So you cannot, your mind will always be reflecting there. They say it's a rapist, and my daughter now is at home. This one is now coming to our, so your mind will always be reflecting there. So you see, your mind will always be reflecting. So it might be nice to the person, but your mind will be reflecting. You cannot freely leave your child or your son with some person like that. That is the truth. But many are abusing it today. Let us not abuse it. It happens in different way. Be transparent. Some may come like they are transparent, they may not be transparent. Yes. They may think they are transparent, they are come openly, they are now changed, they may not. They may not. So it's difficult. Once you somebody that betrayed trust, that they know you for whatever, anything, it's difficult to look at you like the way of maybe like nothing happened, or like the way that like a thief, as an example. A stigma is always there. You see, that's what we are talking about. So it's better to just maintain, not to have a stigma like that. That is what is good. It happened in different way. Like in relationship, those people that are in relationship, they say they are married, they still flirt outside. They said they are in marriage house, they will still go to outside to do one thing or the other. They will always be a suspect, no? Any lady, they will always be suspecting them for anything, because it's their way. They already call them red hand in one way or the other. So that eye, they will be using to look at them that, hey, Anna, whether he's doing it again, not doing it again, because that blood is already there. So that eye, they were always using it to. Yes, so you see, the comment is coming here. Thank you very much. That is it. Those that will have husband around her, or that will have a wife around the person, will not play with their wife. You say, this guy, before you know it, you will just play with your girlfriend, we snatch it. That's what he used to do. You see, even if he's trying to think like he has changed or she has changed, that stigma is already there. They know how that attitude may act it again. Yes, they may act it again. So even to the husband, when they caught them in red hand, maybe womanize, was flirting around, they now say they forgive, they kill goat and do whatever. Any little thing again, the husband will still be suspecting like that, because he have done it before. So it's not the same as he has not done nothing. It's not the same. That's what we are talking about today. That's what we are talking about today. Is it easily to build the trust again? that you will build the trust, you will become like before, like nothing has happened. And some people may give chance, but many want to just use opportunity, want to be using that advantage because they are giving chance. So that is the discussion of today. It happened in different ways. It happened in different ways. So let us know, that is, how will I put it? Destroy our trust, betray our trust. Once it's staying in a laone or phone. I can't go nowhere. Ode. Shh. Shh. You see? I got they will not share story. Because why? They know him or her for lie, for changing matter, for rumors carrier. You see? In different way. That is trust area. All is still trust. Because when the trust is there that they will talk and they know that you will contribute to the matter. You will not take their own to go and release in CNN. You see? So some people are like that. When they contribute to the matter, they will not release their own contribution. They will release other people contribution to CNN to release out. So when they now know such person like that, when it's coming to the group anywhere, they will say, shh, only for day. Shh. Oh, you don't know her, you don't know her. This man, you see, that's how they will not be using that eye to look at it. It's very good that you should maintain your honesty, your truth. Very important because not easy to build again. It's not easy to build again. So let me see what is here again. Consider the alternative. Leave. You say keep your eye. Let me see. Commit to clear communication. Clear communication. Sometimes when they are telling them the truth, they will not want to know the truth. They want to still defend themselves because they are not true to themselves. They don't tell themselves the reason why they did it. They want to be defending themselves. You see? So it's very important, all these things. And it's not easy to build trust when you have destroyed it in different ways. You see example that is coming, all the example that we have learned today through the call that came in, through the message, or we are discussing together. It's not easy to send to just freely say, are you blocking the money? Somebody you have tried all your best to forgive. Okay, let me see, forgive and try again and build it again. You do the second time, the same thing. You do the other. You know that it's attitude. So there are people like that. They have the attitude. They are like that. So you can't freely just give yourself to them again. When you know them for who they are, you are just be careful with them because they remain the same. Hardly they can change. Hardly before they can change. So we are only building. You are the only one that want to build it again. But the person you are trying to build that trust for is difficult for them to change. Yes, difficult for them to change. Well, if I go again, Fiji. So sometimes you are in Larry. Oh, if I go again, Fiji. May that not be our portion in Jesus' name. It's just a discussion advice because it's not easy. Even also know what is happening. It's not easy. When people betray, yes, thank you very much. That is true. Yes. When people betray your trust that you have for them, they betray you or having your trust for them, your mind, you already trust them for something and they betray. You can never trust them again. You can never. You can be good to them, you can bet that side you cannot go there. The side that they now behave that way, you'll be looking at them in one kind, and you know that it's hard for them to change. Example, there's a lot of example. A lot. A lot. Many people sometimes when they send message in abroad to go to Africa, maybe to maybe to see their wife to be or their girlfriend. Sometimes they might betray them and take the wife. Many. See? Many. You cannot trust again. In many ways, you want to buy something, you say it to somebody and the person betray you. Will you tell the person again want to buy anything? You will not. In many ways, you are looking for a job and you say, let's cut me to here. There's a place they say I should submit my this thing, and behind you, the person go there and some. You are the one that even introduce, that even say all this thing about that you are saying. Then what will you do? Will you do that again? This also happened to me when I was in Spain. I was discussing a bad job, and this person was just saying that no, me, I can't do it. It's me that can do it. Imagine he didn't say that one in my present. What can he do in my back? He will go for it in my back. So next time, will I discuss what you think for with that person? No. You see, the trust that you have. So okay, it's my friend. When we are just discussing, maybe it's something that concern you, will not betray you to go and do that thing. But you never knew the mind. But when the trust, when the person betrayed that trust, will you do that again with the person? No. You will be playing, but you can't trust it for no. Like all the example we have been giving since, and there are still a lot. There are still a lot. So I think we have to round up now for today. It's just an advice so that in any place we find ourselves, we should not. That's if we are the type that take advantage when people forgive us, let us not take advantage. If we are having good name, let us maintain good name. Let us maintain good. Let us know also about Fiji. Let us maintain our good name. So don't take advantage of people when they are trying to build their trust for you again. So many have lost their respect, their dignity because of this trust. When you rely on them, you trust them, but they fail you and disappoint you, they have lost their respect. It can be a senior to you, you have lost the respect like that. You see, because the trust, you fulfill it, you finish. You can trust a little boy, he will not trust you again. You see, is it not the respect the person have lost like that? How can the head man, you don't have trust for the head man, you're having trust for the last born? Is that a good thing? No. So it's good to be honest. Thank everyone for being here today. God bless you all. I remain your sister Veronica. It's just a discussion for today so that we all cannot remain the same. Let us all learn. It's things that happen. It's reality. That's what we are talking about. That is Veronica TV. Reality. Things about life. We come to time to learn Edo language. We come to time to talk about things about life, reality, what is happening around us, what people are doing, what we are doing. So that is what we are discussing today. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have not the respect and the dignity. But leaving the senior man, you are sending a last baby message. You see, the same thing it will happen once the trust is being broken with only one. The rest cannot trust the person again. Am I correct? Once it might be now that I trusted you, I say hold this money for me, like my brother did. He gave me money to hold for him. He gave me money to hold for me. I say okay, I hold it. The way the money is, the same way I gave it back to him. If I betray the trust that he have for me, I cannot take the money, I cannot eat the money. He give it to me and say hold it for me. Even with the way he take from inside, I will still mark it down. The same thing, everything will be correct. You take 200 euro, you remain the banner. You take it, it remain the banner. No cheating, nothing, no guru, anything. But today, he will look me a honest woman. That's what we need to be doing. When you betray only one person, like assuming I was not honest, what he leave in my care to hold for him the money, and I now misuse it, I add it to my business instead of giving back his money. I will say, oh wait, I just order my goods now. I'm going to pay you when I sell, all those kind of stuff. Did you give me money to order my goods? No. Why will I use it to order my goods? That is the question. You see? That the honest, the respect will be forfeited. But you don't do it like that so that you have your respect, you have your dignity. But some people, they will fail all those things today. Once you fail it with one person, except you don't say it out, except the other person don't know, except the other family relation don't know about it. Yes, when they know about it, they will not trust you too. Even if you have not done it to them, they will not go and risk themselves again with you, because you already did it with one person, so the rest will just learn their lesson. That is it. The rest will learn their lesson. They will not try again. Rather than you to betray them again, or to not have trust again for you. No, they will not even go there to try. So that's why it's good to maintain good name. So let us all go with this one and try to be good to one another. So don't abuse when somebody is trying to forgive. Don't abuse the trust that they have. So try to have good character and try to be honest and try to change for good. So by God's grace, yes, so yes, now I deceive you to hold money for you and I never give you back, and I never give you back. Another person here, but will you do the same for? He will not do a good, not like never try it. So it's when I did good thing, like I did to my brother, he gave me money to hold, nothing happened about it. I pay his money anytime I need it, I give it inside. The balance is with me until he finished using the money. There was no story. He can other one can give me too. That is it. That one will give me too. Anytime he can give me. That is how life's supposed to be. Anytime can give me. There are people that are very disciplined. There are people they cannot be they don't know how to be disciplined. They can't discipline themselves when it comes to money. You see? In different way. There are people that are disciplined. There are people that are disciplined when it comes to marriage, to womanize, to flirt around, to sleep around, all those women that sleep around. There are people that are disciplined. Those things don't take over their life. They control it. So once they know you like that, they know that it's you. So you can't change. This person is very honest. He can't do so. They can deny anything for you. But when they know you for Fiji, even if you now change to Fiji, they will never believe it again. You see? Because you already spoiled it before. Let us maintain good name. That's the end of this topic of today. Any question, any contribution? Any question or contribution? We all contributed so well. We all contributed so well. So we all contributed so well today. So that is it for now. Any question or contribution? If nothing more, so that we call it a day. Go and rest for tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you for being here today. God bless you. God bless you. I really appreciate. Thank everyone for being here. So let's call it a day. Let us not always forget. Try to be good. Okay. Bye-bye, everyone. See everyone tomorrow. By the grace of God. And blessed week to everyone. And sweet dream to everyone. And good night to everyone. Bye-bye for now. From Veronica TV. Okay.